Well, let me tell you something. The reason why I don't like the XR650L, it has a cable clutch. It don't have fly-by-wire. It doesn't have digital readout on your dash. It doesn't have different modes for riding, like economy or sport or racing. It doesn't have that, what the hell is it? I forget what to call that clutch, but it makes your bike like an automatic. It don't got that. It don't got fuel injection. It has absolutely no windscreen whatsoever. There's no windshield, no wind deflection, nothing. Doesn't have an oil cooler. And it just don't have nothing. So, why? Oh, and the suspension, there's absolutely no adjustment on suspension. I guess you could raise or lower the air pressure in the front forks a little bit, but there's almost no adjustment to the rear suspension. So kind of what you got is what you got. So, and I take that back. I think there is a dampening screw on the overload for the shock. So, if there's that many things wrong with this bike, why in the hell did I buy it? Well, I'm going to tell you the reason why I bought it. Because for all the reasons that I mentioned that I didn't like it, it's the reasons why I just absolutely love it. Okay? It is a no frills. It's not a dandy. It's not a dandelion. It's just a motorcycle. It's a motor and two wheels. And it takes me where I want to go, and it lets me do what I want to do, and I wouldn't change nothing with the thing, with the exception, did put the bigger tank, raise the handlebars, and I did order another seat. But as far as changing this machine, it's a red dinosaur. Leave it the hell alone. If you want all that other shit I just mentioned, and that's what you want on your bike, then buy a different bike. KLR's got most of that stuff, and KLR is a great, 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 great machine. I am not taking anything away from the KLR, with the exception of the big drawback with the KLR is it's a single cylinder. You get out there on the road, you get buzzy real quick. But just depends on what you're buying the bike for. Okay? I like the XR650L for its simplicity. I don't want fuel injection. I don't want a hydraulic clutch. I don't want fly-by-wire. I don't want a digital readout. I don't want traction control. I don't want that special clutch that makes it almost like an automatic. I don't want none of that crap. I don't want no wind deflection. I don't want a windshield. I don't want none of that crap. I don't want an oil cooler. I don't want a radio. I don't want none of that. This is what I wanted. This is a simple, plain and simple bike. Ride it for what it is. It is a dinosaur. It is not a dirt bike. It is not a highway bike. It is a dual sport. It is made to do exactly what I'm doing. Here I am out here in the middle of nowhere, again, on one of these little gravel roads. And if you look, you see, this is what I'm talking about, the kind of gravel I ride. This is loose stuff. This is, some of it is about, cotton ball size. Every once in a while it gets golf ball size. And with this bike, means what you've got as far as suspension and all this crap is what you're going to live with. Okay? So you learn to ride. You ride this stuff, and you ride the bike, you become one with the bike. This bike, I can become one with it because it's just like me. It's just simple. It's simple-minded and ain't got no frills. And that's why I love it. The only drawback I can say about this bike, and the only thing that really kind of changes my perspective of this bike. I put the bigger gas tank on there. And whenever I get on this thing, means I put the bigger gas tank on there, my face gets hurting because I'm grinning so goddamn much because I don't got to stop for gas. So, no, this bike, if you're looking for a bike with frills, don't even look at it because it ain't a frill bike. If you're looking for a bike, just a simple bike, motor and two wheels, and miles and miles and miles of an pure OD, unadulterated fun, and just, this is the bike for you. And it does have a couple of shortcomings about the high seat height, but you can overcome that. Okay. Once you get used to it, become one with the bike there. Even if you got to stand on a milk crate, get on the damn thing. Once you get it going, it don't matter. Who cares? Like I said, it just use the bike for what it's designed for. I go down these gravel roads and it rides. Being it is 348 pounds, it takes this gravel it's great. It don't bobble, it don't bounce. It just takes them, and the bike does a marvelous job. This thing has off-road mannerisms that's just unbelievable. So the only thing, and in honesty, the only thing I can say that I hate about the XR is because I ain't got two of them. But outside of that, this is a fun bike. It is. You go it to yourself to try one out. Okay, take time, learn the bike, learn what you can do on it, learn what you can't do on it. Get your skill level up, get your confidence level up there, and just have fun. This bike is pure OD, and it ought to be illegal selling that much fun. It really ought to. But hey, that's my take on the things I hate about the XR 650L. And I tell you what, I can't think of a one. It's a great bike. And would I recommend this bike? Hell yeah, get out there and just have fun. There are different bikes. There are better bikes as far as equipment goes and options. Of course, I'm just talking about a base. And I tell you what, the one thing I wished Honda would do, and I wish somebody would do, is take something like this XR 650L and make it in a 450 version, between a 350 and a 450 version, over 400 class, okay? And don't put none of that crap on it. Just make a good dual sport 400 class machine. That would be great. And keep the weight about 325 pounds. I tell you what, that would build you the unicorn bike. If they could do something like that. And you could put a twin cylinder on there or leave the single. It doesn't matter. Leave it air cooled. Okay? That'd be the unicorn bike. And I thought Honda did it with a 450L, but nah, they made it a race machine, and that's fine if you're racing, but for what I do, it's useless. But anyway, the things I hate about the XR 650L, I ain't got two of them. So hey, I guess that's enough of that. Hey, ride safe, ride free.